Hello and welcome back to the Notts County Challenge episode 6, and today we're going to bring you two games, one away to Fleetwood in the Checkatrade Trophy third round and also at home to Crawley. Now, since you were last with us, form hasn't been bad and it hasn't been good either. Since the Cambridge Preston game, the two draws that we had, we went on another cup. Well, we haven't won one, but we haven't lost either. 3 draws in the league and away defeat in the FA Cup. So we'll take you one by one. Morecambe, we were away 1-1. An own goal from Ryan Edwards for that one. Then we had a good result at home to Mansfield, where we were 2-0 down, and it didn't look good at that point. And then Wilbraham and Campbell came up good in the 72nd and 75th minute. And then we had our replay in the FA Cup, which was well, end to end to say the least. We managed to force extra time, 4-2 down with a couple of minutes to go, and again Campbell and this time Jonathan Forte scored, and then we just got annihilated in extra time. It had to happen. I was surprised we actually forced extra time, to be fair, but we gave a good account of ourselves. And away to Grimsby, 2-2. We were 2-0 up after half an hour, and then conceding a last gasp penalty, which wasn't great. So at the table leaves us in 20th, still 5 points away from where we need to be. So it is still doable with about 19 games left. As long as we can hold on to a lead, we can start picking up points and moving up the table. There's nothing really in it, really. Even separating the playoff place, we're only 9 points adrift, so it's 3 wins. So we're not that far behind. We made a loan signing on the left hand side. Mike Petrasso. He's Canadian. He's had 2 caps. We've loaned him from QPR. He's not costing us anything, which is nice. And he comes with a 3.5-star current ability, up to 4-star potential. So the first of the 2 games at Checkatrade Trophy, away to Fleetwood. Now Jonathan Forte is injured, so we're going to have to take him out. He's going to be out to 3 to 4 months, which is wonderful. So we'll bring Wilbraham in. This is a tactic we're going to be going with today, as we're away. We have Leach in goal, then the back 4 of Brophy, Edwards, Duffy and Ordell. Sitting just in front of them is Thompson, playing a defensive role. And then in midfield we've got O'Connor, Grant and Richards, and up front Wilbraham and Campbell. I believe Fleetwood have enough quality to see off Notts County. Well, to be fair, they should do. County's task would not be made easier by the absence of Mark Bowler and Tavon Campbell. And our key man is Wilbraham. Top quality striker relied upon to hit the back of the net. So they're playing a straight 4-4-2. Mark Crossley doesn't seem to have anything interesting to say. Let's see what sort of team talk he has for us today. Not exactly anything worth listening to. Right, we're on a good run. And let's see if we can come up with the goods this time. It's a good start so far. First highlight, we have the ball, which is always a good sign. O'Connor, back to Thompson, to Grant. We have been playing quite well. It's just our inability to hold on to leads at the moment. The goals are going in slowly but surely. This tactic seems to be working. I know I brought in a left winger in Petrasso. Brannigan takes it, switches wide to Cadogan. Back to Brannigan. Someone to close him down, if you will. Who's that running on to? Ordo in the middle. Easy goal. Well, we lasted half an hour. Longer than I expected, it must be said. But again, our inability at the back to close down, it seems to be something of a habit. Let's see it in 3D. So ball comes over, Odell goes over to meet him. Cole, all the time in the world, turns and shoots. It's a good goal. Somebody must have something. Have we got the ball? Thompson. Great, let's do something. So Brophy cuts in, brings it inside. Thompson has the ball. Go on, move around with it. Grant again. Come on, pass it on. We're looking up front. Campbell. Oh! Wow! Well, that was unexpected. Actually, I thought he may have fluffed it. I was going to say he has been struggling a little bit. He has been providing goals, but it just seems to, what, 20, 25 yards out, loops over the goalkeeper. We'll take that, yes please. Right, so that brings it back. So if we can manage to get them maybe a replay, I think, or does it go to penalties, I think. Well, I'm happy with the team. We're doing well so far. I'll tell the players to keep it up in the second half. Yeah, we'll go along with that. Looking delighted. So let's have a look at the midfield. I'm happy with your playmaking efforts in midfield. Oh, they don't seem to be happy with that. They're all composed. So let's get back into the second half. McLaughlin, Cole, back to McLaughlin again. Shawabi, Cole. Somebody, oh great interception. It'd be nice if we actually had the ball. Wilbraham, come on. Campbell, on your own. You've got the pace. You can do him. Are you gonna have a go from there? Nobody in the middle. Nobody in the middle. Now Fleetwood break. This is dangerous. Great shot. Take them all day long. And that's only in the first minute in the second half. Brophy snatches it back to Grant, inside to Thompson. Where are you going to go with it? Thompson, you need to lift it higher, son. Fleetwood attack again. Cole almost gets away. No words. That's a well taken goal. Need to close Cole down quite a bit because he seems to be orchestrating quite the game at the moment. Seems to be coming down that right hand side. Right, I'm gonna have to make a change because Thompson seems to be struggling a little bit. Are we gonna press? We're losing. I think we may have to. So what I will do is bring Petresso off, pull him up to. Let's just change around a little bit. Can Richards play there? Yeah, that seems to be a lot better. Yeats is going to come on, I reckon, and I think I might push him up to attack a midfielder and take Connor off, push him up just behind, and just change into a shadow striker. We need that extra up there. I'll push this to a. Let's leave it to standard for now. Confirm changes. And let's go into it. So we'll see what happens now for the next 10 minutes, and then we can push up, go attacking, see if we can get this goal, which doesn't seem to be forthcoming, which seems to be all good clearance. Seems to be undone. Let's go attacking. Need to do something. Anybody? Come on, 5 minutes. Let's pull this back. It's not a bad result. I don't mind losing in the cups. League is priority, but it would have been nice to have come away with something in this game. We have played well. Campbell get there, and again Grant push it up from Wilbraham. Through ball. Campbell, what are you going to do with it? Go wide to Yeats. Well, that's the first touch I've seen you have, and there you have it. Fleetwood 2, Notts County 1. It wasn't a bad game. I agree with Crossley. They actually look delighted. We'll go along with that. Right, on to the next game. We're at home to Crawley, and this is the side we're going to go with. We're going to change it to a 4-4-2. Petrasso's coming on to the left wing, Richards on the right, Connor and Grant in the middle. Ordle, Duffy, Edwards and Dickinson sitting behind. Dickinson comes in just to give Brophy a rest if needed, then he can come in later. We're going to bring Bowler up into the subs. So Wilbraham and Campbell up front, with Stead on the bench as well. May give him a game today. We're going to go standard flexible. Let's get on with that. Crawley found it difficult on the Travellers Lane, and I can't see them changing in this game. He's got to give it for a Notts County home win. A win would push us up to 16th, and we are favourites for this game. Adam Campbell, the false nine, has scored 23 goals in 36 games so far this season. Let's hope it continues. Oh, so they're going for a 4-2-3-1. So they're going to attack minded. Let's go passionately say. Expect nothing but from us. Keep our run going. Early one. The Keen. Okay, that'll do. Right, and we're off. Campbell back to Grant, back to Edwards. Petrasso first touch, cutting inside. Campbell starting move. Where's Petrasso going? Runs straight into it. Alright, so I know he likes to run with the ball, but it would have been nice if he actually ran with the ball towards one of our players and not get hemmed in. Okay, half an hour gone. Seems to be quite dull. We're still languishing in 20th. Crawley have had more shots as they come forward now. Petrasso takes it. Now you can go for a run. Campbell's running on the right hand side. Can you see him? You've seen him. Campbell, go for it. Down the middle, down to Richards. Richards, you're going to cross the ball. Campbell, Petrasso. Wilbraham instead. Oh, that'll do. Let's see this in 3D. That was a good run. There's a good break as well. Campbell pulling it wide to Richards. Well, Richards should I say. He pulls it in, and Wilbraham gets a foot in front of his defender, which is nice. Campbell could have stole it off him, but he didn't. Leading up to half time, and we're leading, which is really, really good. That was probably better than I thought it was going to be, so I'm expecting a win. Let's go. I'm happy with solid defensive work. Assertive, at least say. And they're all looking fired up. And we'll go along with that, and we're happy again. Happy with your final third. 50 minutes gone. It would be nice to head that back to one of our players. Edwards to Dickinson. Dickinson, where are you putting that? Duffy, great interception. Brings it all the way back to Colin. Decided to bring Colin into the game, just give him a few games as well, since it was an easier game. Thought we might do with the experience as we need the points. Wilbraham again. Oh, was it the post? That could have sealed the game, probably. Nothing seems to be happening that much, and the clock's not ticking very fast, so it suggests there's going to be a highlight at some point, or not. I'm going to have to bring a couple of subs on. Yeah, O'Connor and Grant are struggling a little bit. Let's do that now. We'll bring Thompson, and we're going to bring Yeats in as well. Yeats, we can. You know what? I don't want to risk it. So Campbell's not playing too well. We'll bring John Steed on for the last 20 minutes and take it from there. Let's see if we can grab another goal and steady the ship a little bit. 6 minutes to go. We're getting there. We're nearly there. Let's just hold on. Let's see if we can hold on to or win in the league. Oh no. No. And there we have it. Again, our inability to close out games. We've got to go attacking, fluid. Kane pulls it wide to Cox. 2 players on him, not one of them shifted. Come on, we've got to go more attacking. Okay, that really hasn't pushed us anywhere apart from a 4th, 5th straight draw. We're 6 points behind 12th spot, where we need to be behind Crawley. In fact, so a win would have just took us that step closer. Apart from the 2 defeats in the cup, we are unbeaten in the league for a bit. We've had a couple of wins in the league, but all these draws, it's not looking good at the moment. Okay, so if we come back, maybe I'll play another few more games. Plymouth 13, Plymouth and Stevenage, I think. I reckon we could come back for the Plymouth game, maybe 13th, and Stevenage 15th. They're games. They're just above us. They're the games that we need to win. And let's hope we can get a couple of wins in between time, which will be nice. We need to get this sorted. It's finding that winning formula. Drawing's fine as long as we're not losing, I suppose, but it's the wins that we're after. Anyway, if you like the video, please pop a like on there, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching.